Alright, I'm assuming since you clicked on this video, you're having a hard time finding cope coins, if any at all, because of how stupid rare they are. So in this video, I'm going to show you the best way to get cope coins. And there's actually two best methods, so watch until the end to figure out which is the best one. Also, please like and subscribe if you find this video helpful. Anyways, for method one, you're going to want to join a casual server for better protection because standard is so chaotic. And then you're going to want to scroll all the way to the bottom of the server list and join the smallest possible server you can. But I also recommend joining a high ping server like Australia or India servers. I think they're India because most of the criminality community is either EU, which is DE, or US. So the US and DE servers are probably going to be more filled with people trying to get the cope coin than these high ping servers. But if you don't like the high ping, then I guess you might as well just join a server in your region. Once you load it in, depending on where you spawn, you're going to want to immediately go to the nearest dealer because method one involves checking every dealer in a crim server and then hopping to another server until you eventually get the cope coin. So the cope coin is going to be in the ... sections and it's going to cost $3,333 to buy. And yeah, you can bank buy it. The dealer route that I think is the best way to get all of them in a short amount of time is the one I was just at, then the subway one, the one behind motel, behind tower, the one behind factory was moved. It's actually now here. And then you want to go in the sewer system. I'll just quickly show you the way to get to the first dealer. And then once you check that one, you want to go all the way down this path and just keep going to the farthest way possible, if that makes sense. And then eventually there will be the second dealer. After you check it, you can get out of the sewer system by following where I go. You're going to get out from the gas station way. There's a dealer here too, so you'll get it checked out one too. Then go to the one behind pizza dealer. And then the last dealer you want to check is all the way at junkyard. And just keep in mind that the basketball dealer is removed and that the cope coin doesn't spawn in armory dealers. Once you check all the dealers, just hop. If you got unlucky, if you did get a cope coin, GG's. So either the cope coin has a high chance of spawning in dealers or I just got really lucky because when I joined a private server, after only 2 restocks, I got the cope coin. So there's that. And the second best way to get a cope coin is from scraps. Let me specifically show you the fastest way to get the most amount of scraps. But first, once again, you want to join a small server with high ping. Then find vibin. You want to go into the sewer entrance nearby. Once you get all the way down the sewer entrance, there's a chance for a white scrap to spawn right there. Loot it if you find it. And then keep going down the path until you find this passage in the wall, which when you do find it, you want to go in it. And this brings you to a whole nother sewer system, which is like the gold mine for scraps. The first thing you want to do is jump down to this bridge and then check for scraps right there. There's usually some scraps there if you're lucky. I got unlucky in this clip though. And then you want to go down this path and then you want to go into the middle section. Make sure you go left instead of forward because you're going to want to check the end of the outer passage for scrap piles at the very end. So it saves you time if there's actually none. Once you loot the whole middle section, you want to go back into the outer ring of the sewer system. In the corners usually is where all the scrap piles spawn and keep going down. And then this is the point where you want to decide if you saw enough scrap piles to convince you to go all the way down the far side, or if you want to go to the other sewer system which has a ton of scrap. Right off the bat there's already 2 scrap piles near the entrance. And a good thing about this sewer system is that it's so versatile. Like with parkour you can get all the scraps so easily. You just jump down, loot, jump down to the next section, loot more scraps, and you keep doing that. Like there's actually so many scrap piles. There were literally 5 right in this one area. And once you get to the very bottom, there's this final room that has usually at least like 3 or 4 piles in it. I'm telling you, this is like the best route to get cope coins. And if you get unlucky, just rejoin another small high ping server and do the same exact thing. And little side note, the reason why I only went into the sewer system, because 1, it would take too long to get to surface level scrap piles, and 2, because junkyard is oversaturated. Everybody goes there. And by the way, if you think sewers is too dark, just buy a flashlight. It's only $75. And those are the top 2 best ways to farm cope coins. I personally think that farming them in dealers is the way to go because that turned out to be more successful and without hurt. But if you want to farm scrap piles in sewers, go for it. There's a ton of scrap piles from my experience. But I just have to warn you, people have told me that it takes up to 3 hours to get a single cope coin from farming scrap piles, that is. When I was recording footage for my overview for this update, the video was delayed by a whole hour and a half because I spent all that time trying to get a cope coin, which spoiler alert, I didn't get a single one. The coin that I used in the footage was from a fan, so that's crazy. Anyways, that's all for this video. If this video helped you, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to my channel if you haven't already. It's free. And with all that said, see you in my next video.